Well, bound to happen, isn't it? When you're this pretty and this smart, they're gonna ban your ass. The word on the street is true. I have been banned from Facebook. Now, I know the most of you are asking the first question, why? And I will address it later on in the video. That actually isn't the reason for making the video. The reason I'm making this video is actually to talk about what happened after I got banned. So yesterday I get the email and it's the one everybody dreads. I've got a little community starting. I've put a lot of work into it. Got my little Facebook group, I think we're at maybe 280, 300. I don't know exactly what we're at. But the point is I have a little something started. And funny enough, I was about to release some kind of important news yesterday, and so I woke up just full of piss and vinegar. Let's do it, right? Then I get the email. Okay. I sit around for a little bit, kind of licking my wounds and going, oh, of course I put in an appeal. And again, I'll discuss why, but the why doesn't matter because my why to why I've been removed and your why could be totally different. The one thing that's the same, though, is if you use a third party to build a community, you are literally building something on a barge that that third party can just take away. you know, it's like you're building a store and you go to your store every day, and every day your store gets bigger and it gets a little better, gets a little nicer, and then one day you show up and fuck, the store's not there at all. That can suck. That can really suck. However, I decided to kind of spend the morning, think about what I was doing, try and figure out a plan of action and whatnot. And as the day progressed, I kind of noticed I was in a better mood. I was just like generally happier. And I didn't feel like there was this pressure over my shoulder, this gnawing of like, oh, I need to go see what every other asswipe in town is thinking about every thought, about every builder, about every plugin, about every it just the noise level went so far down, let alone all the racist nationalist BS that you see on that bloody platform anyhow. But this isn't about necessarily that platform. It's about the fact that I shouldn't have built my community on property I don't own. Now, luckily, I do have Brick School. And, with people registered there, I actually have more people registered there by far than my YouTube channel or Facebook combined. So I feel kind of lucky, but I also felt like, geez, this is something I should share. I think in going to Facebook, and by the time I actually get to the groups that I'm going to, the Bricks group, the advanced gamer group, the my own group, by the time I do that, I have been inundated by such negativity, such ignorance, rage bait videos on shorts and all this thing. And I'm a sucker for the shorts. I'll fall into it, and all of a sudden I'm drinking my coffee and I'm like, 2 hours just passed. I'm like, what the hell? I was watching stuff I didn't care about, and now 2 hours have passed. Had I spent that 2 hours creating instead of consuming stuff that honestly I don't give a damn about anyway. I truly don't care about any of those shorts that I watch or any of the posts that I have to read through, and I'm wasting my day on it. So that brings me to the overall point, which is don't build on somebody else's property and take a look at how much time we're wasting to feed this social media thing that honestly isn't even all that productive. I get far better results through YouTube, through direct talking, emails, things like that. It's time to address the elephant in the room. Why was I banned? Well, unfortunately, it's not all that exciting of a story. I'd try to buy drugs from some undercover agent or anything exciting like that. Nope. I simply had two computers and one was on a VPN and it was suspicious network activity. They're probably going to lift my ban today, but it's not the point. I had a great day yesterday because they discluded me. So guess who's going to disclude them from now on? I'm done. I'm defacing now. In all fairness, there are certain industries that you can't just walk away from the social media side of it. Yes, you have to wade in those swampy waters and to get to your audience in the beginning. But once you have an audience started and you're producing good content, you really got to look at your trade-off, the trade-off of your time and honestly your mental stability along with what you're really getting out of it. So while I may get my account back, let me assure you, I won't be putting my energy back there. Like many creators that are growing a community online, I've decided to own my own community. If I have to, I will put a chat feature on Brick School or whatever. I'll figure that out in the next few days. But I tell you, what a blessing that Facebook gave me a day away from Facebook to go, what the hell am I doing with my life? I'm taking it back. I I hope Facebook, lets me back on so that I can give everybody my off ramp and let them follow me that way. But if they don't, they don't. Again, the whole thing's automated anyway. Some AI agent figured out I had some suspicious activity, banned me. Now I got to wait for probably an AI agent to figure out whether or not they're going to let me back in. I'm not building my business based on some willy nilly decision by a non human. This is not the time to be at the mercy of a third party, large conglomerate like Meta or whatever. Again, you need to own your audience. So, whatever it is you're doing, if you're building it for clients, if you're setting up other people's thing, social media has taken a major change. It is no longer social media, it's interest media. They're feeding you what you're interested in or what they think you'll be interested in, even if it's a total waste of time. Yeah, I love seeing a guy in a mascot fighting another guy in a mascot. It's the suit. It's the funniest shit to me, but I shouldn't be seeing that at 10 a.m. when I'm trying to get my work done. It's going to distract me. It's going to waste my time. And then by 2 o'clock, I'm feeling behind the eight ball. I haven't done the stuff I wanted to do for the day. And by banning me, Facebook let me see that I'm wasting my time with that. So I couldn't be happier. And like I say, they'll let me back in. It's not a major thing, but the shift that's happened is major. And hopefully you all can kind of take something away from that. Take something away from the fact that, hey, I should be building something that I own, be it an email list, have a site where people have to go to get the information. The idea of putting up information sites at a time when AI can scrape you and just take all your stuff and Google's not sharing links anymore. So building a community is vital, but don't build it on somebody else's property. All right? That's it. It's not a huge video. I ain't even doing the screen thing today. I just wanted to sit, have coffee with you, and tell you why in the hell I can't post ignorant shit on Facebook today. Have a great day.